Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So today I'm going to be playing some Atari 2600. Like I like to do. I was debating on doing some in television streaming, but I felt like I was in more of an Atari mood, and there's a couple of games I just felt like playing. So let's see here. Make sure that that's set there. Yeah, so the first game I wanted to start playing is called Mountain King. It's a game that I haven't really spent a lot of time playing. Um, but it is kind of a interesting game for the 2600. So let's start playing. Mountain King. I think I should get my chat box ready, just in case. Just in case somebody shows up in the chat somewhere. And I think we're good to go. Alright, Mountain King. 2. Let me start this thing. There we go. Remember you have to like grab all these things and you're like searching for pieces of crown or something. There's a way to jump. There we go. Man, there's endless rows of these things. This game's huge. Duck and cover. Not sure if you can die just by falling. And the jumping on this game is a little bit weird. You can see he kind of has this huge takeoff. I don't know where the heck the hidden items are. Uh-oh. That didn't look good. Ah. Hurt myself. Oops. I think I'm gonna fall to my death. Or something. Oh, that had to hurt. I think the sound just stopped or something. There's that crown. But I thought I had to find something. Something there? I think I found something. Let's go up. Oh, geez, what's that thing? Ouch. I think I'm stuck. I think it was a spider or something. It's supposed to put you in a spider web. There we go. Should have watched the No Swear Gamers video on this, just to refresh my brain on how to play this. I think he just makes you stuck for a while. There we go. Ah, the jumping is so weird in this game. Oh no. Still use your flashlight. Ah. Oh, sound came back. I think you're supposed to get so many pieces of these gold treasures and stuff. Beep beep. Oh crap. Oh man. Move over! No, didn't happen. Just keep falling and falling. Pew. I think I'm supposed to get like 1,000 of them or something. I can't remember. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere in this game. Let's try something else. Just want to get out of this screen here. Got too many windows open. Can't see what I'm doing. Alright, let's see. What else? Mr. Do? Do some Miss Pacman. This one is a really... Oh, it's a pretty good port of the game, I would say. For the Atari, anyway. Still kind of has that original Pac-Man Atari feel to it, though. But it looks a little bit, obviously a lot better. The dots are kind of like the... I don't know, they look more like wafers than dots. Crap, I just realized I don't have my chat box. Oh well. Blah! Let me get out of this window. Oh, jeez. Get the cherries. Uh-oh. Whew, that was close. I think this one is definitely a lot harder than the original Atari Pacman. Not as hard as Junior Pac-Man, or Pac-Man Junior, or whatever it's called. Or Baby Pac-Man. I think it's Pac-Man Junior. That game is hard. The sounds are off on this ROM. I think after the second level, it changes the maze. If I can get that far. No. Caught up to me. Hey Adam, what's going on? Classic Atari Pacman at its finest. Oh, no, no. Red. Go through. I'm always the one to forget that you can go through those hallways. Let's get the strawberry. Maybe I'll get some points. Give myself a free man. Oh, jeez. I need a free man. Or woman. Crap. Yeah, see, I think the maze just changed. Yeah, it did. New maze. Eat the ghost. Try and eat more ghosts. Give me an orange. Get him! Well, we can do it. We can get a free man. Maybe it's at 10,000. Yep. Got the free man. Pretzels. Crap. Ghost got away. Ah. Nuts. Ah. Thought I was going to make it there too. See, what else do I want to play? This one I haven't played in a while again is the Princess Rescue. Like, I always like to play that one every once in a while just to see if I can get further. Where is it? There it is. This one's fun. Good. Oh. How do I shoot? Oh yeah, up. Ah! Can't remember the furthest I've gotten in this game. Not that far, actually. I think, like, to the first castle? Maybe past it? I can't remember now. Uh-oh. I think time's running out. Phew. One thing I can tell you about this game is you may think you're good at this because you're good at the Nintendo version, but this one's so much different. No, no. Damn. I have to start all the way at the beginning. Need a fire plant. Crud. I did it again. Hey Kevin, how's it going? Crap. Already lost all my men. The star. Star's not going to help me when I just keep falling. I can't get the flower. Oh, there it is. Did I get a free man? Oh, cool. Thought I had no lives left. Jerk. I'm gonna try and jump on this. There he is. Oh! How many levels in Mario Princess game? That's a good question. I don't actually know. Never actually beaten this game, so I usually make it to like the first castle and this castle. I might have beaten this castle and made it to the second, but I think that happens to me more often than not. I keep just falling and push the button and it doesn't jump. So weird seeing Thwomp. It's like Super Mario Bros. 1, but with Thwomp in it. Oh. And the end bosses are kind of like Mario 3. That's kind of cool. Instead of just having the Bowser, you have to just go underneath them. Let's see, 2-1. It must be... Oh no, it killed me! Game over. Oh wow, starts me off at 2 as well. That's awesome. Let's see here. Not sure I've been to this level. Those must be Buzzy Beetles. That's what I think they are anyway. Crap! Goomba. That's what I need. Oh crap. Yeah, that's definitely a Buzzy Beetle. Oh no! The jumping is just not there. Well, at least it keeps starting you off at 2-1. I don't know if that's going to be permanent or if it's only like a couple of turns and then it goes back to the beginning. I need to... I thought there was a mushroom thing. Oh. Maybe it's there. Whew! How do you get under there? Oh. Interesting. Piranhas. Oh, a bullet bill. Cool. I think I'm running out of time. Darn it! Feel like I was in, I didn't know what the heck I was doing there. Oh. You kidding me? Well, at least I got that. How do you... Whoa! I don't know if I can get down there. There we go. Oh, but it's no good because... What the heck? This is definitely the furthest I've gotten. Full show. 2-2. Jeez. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Oh, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna make that. Swamps. Oh, you kidding? I didn't touch. Okay, let's try one more time. We can do it. Oh no. I'm supposed to use him to break the... Crap. Uh-oh. 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 Oh good, another one came back. Thought I was screwed there. What is that noise? Three. I knew I was gonna fall when I saw that jump. I wonder if you have to run across. Oh jeez. What happened there? Okay. Oh. Now I lost all my lives. Uh-oh. That's not cool. How do I get over it? Game be hard. What are we gonna do now? How about... Some gremlins. Yeah, the bull is huge, I know. He's massive. Catch some gremlins. Mogwai. It's funny that this game wasn't designed for a paddle. Plays like Kaboom. We're not going to let you use a paddle. So I'm pretty sure the paddle doesn't work with this. I haven't actually tried it. I don't think it does, though. I'm pretty sure it's joystick only. Uh-oh. It's getting real. Ah! I'm losing it. It's too bad, though, you know, they had an opportunity to make a pretty interesting game with the Gremlins license, and this is what they come up with. Like, they just rip off a couple of classic games. Oh, no. I think they could have done something a little more similar to, like, the E.T. concept. It's going too fast. It's too fast. Cripes. No, shoot. Mind you, I don't think this was designed to be used with a gamepad either, so the joystick probably would have been a lot better. Oh. That was close. It's like I'm missing most of them. No! Darn it! Not doing good at all. Ah, thought I had him too. That game can drive you crazy. What else can we play? Here's another one that's kind of fun. I think he goes up. Oops. Ah, I forgot. You can't fall off the screen. Oh. Next level. Run away. Can't remember what those dot things do. If they do anything. Oh shoot! Ah! Okay. I thought I can go through the... thought I can go through the board and through the one side and come out of the other side. Oh. Just weird enemies in this game. Gotta be careful. There we go. Ah! Oh! I don't know why, but this game always makes me think of Castlevania. I think it's just the way it's... You know, especially like games like, I don't know, Castlevania and Castlevania 3, like the way the character kind of has to go up on these kind of levels. Even to some extent, Mega Man. It's just too bad he doesn't have a weapon. Although most of the enemies in this game, you just have to dodge them. You don't have to like, kill them or anything. Okay, I'm gonna wait till it's down. Hey, Simon! Ah! Run! That was close. Sucks too when you die. You you go all the way back to the beginning. You don't get to start halfway or anything. It's not very forgiving. Don't recognize this game. What is it? This is Blinky Goes Up. It's a homebrew. It's a pretty decent one too. Ah, shoot. Oh. Trying to time it right. Run, Blinky, run. Yeah, you pretty much just have to keep going up and up and up. Up to the top, collecting those dots. Ah, darn it. Darn it, darn it. It's a simple game, but it's fun. I mean, it's not simple to play. I mean, the concept is simple. You just gotta go to the top. I'm telling you though, they gave this character a whip. They could easily turn this into a Castlevania game. Let's not screw this one up again. Whew. That was close. Stupid ball. Yeah, Marble Madness. That's true. There's a few things in here that kind of remind you of like different video games. Aw. Darn it. No, I missed the jump. Drink. Takes a little bit of precision jumping. It's all timing. Darn it! I don't know if I should be jumping when they're on the ground or when they're in the air. The jump distance this guy gets is pretty crazy. Like, he literally just flies through the air. Like, it almost looks like you're never going to make the jump, but he makes it. Just not getting the timing on those. Jump, jump, jump. I'd be pulling my hair out right now. It is. It's all timing. It's like knowing when to jump. Okay. I don't know when to jump. If I jump while it's in the air, I might hit it. Okay, I think I have to jump when it is in the air. Yesterday was my B-day, and I'm now 48. Oh, happy birthday, Kevin! 48. Almost hitting the big 5-0. I'm not too far behind you there, man. Oh, no! Killing me. This game's killing me. I finally make it, and it's... Oh, fall to my death. Let's do this. Squish. Go squish. Let's play something else. Hey, Mr. Toon! Thanks a lot. Thank you, Google, for that free money. Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about there. I'd love to play this. Yeah, it's fun. Mr. Toon's in the chat. I think this is a Mr. Toon favorite. Thinks that this is still a decent port. I think they did a pretty good job on the 2600. Sure, the you know, you're missing some detail. They don't have the road signs and stuff, and the cars in front of you look kind of weird, but yeah, this is a Mr. Toon favorite. Oh! Although I like the, no! I like the second one on the Atari 7800. I think that one's a pretty decent pole position game. It's the one it came with, actually, I believe. It came with the pole position 2, the 7800. That's why there's so many of those cartridges around. Just like the Donkey Kong cartridge for the ColecoVision, like there's hundreds of them. So every ColecoVision came with one. And the Atari 7800, every Atari 7800 came with the pole position 2, which is a really good version. This one does a good job for being on the 2600. Extended play. Yay! Ever try Enduro Racer? Yeah, Enduro Racer's good too. That's when you go through the seasons. Oh, jeez. I think I remember the pole position 2. It's like the opposite controls of this one. So this one you push down to go into high gear, and then in the pole position 2, push down to go into low gear. It's like reversed. Yeah, exactly. Can't go wrong with Donkey Kong. Seriously, the ColecoVision start coming with being sold with Pacman probably helped push the sales of that system drastically. Considering that the competitor of the day, the Intellivision, was originally being sold with poker and blackjack. I don't think a lot of people really cared too much about that. But they probably figured like the audience would be mostly adults buying it, so maybe they would like a poker game. I don't know. They smartened up though. They figured it out, and when they made the Intellivision 2, they put the burger time in there. I found Pole Position 2 in a garbage, and still to this day, however, don't have a 7800. You got the game, but just don't have the console. Ah! I'm telling you that they had an opportunity there with the Retron 77 to make it work with 7800 games. But instead they just stuck with, let's just make it an Atari 2600. I guess they figure, you know, 7800 wasn't that popular, so who cares? Ah, blown up. Yeah, Pitfall 2. That's a great one. Oops, I'm in low gear. The one thing the Atari missed out on was having a steering wheel. I mean, they had their paddle controllers, which were cool, and the driving controller, but they never had a steering wheel. Unlike, say, the ColecoVision had that steering wheel, they just didn't make a lot of games that really worked with it. I need one of those "How's my driving" stickers. It's terrible. Since we mentioned that one, let's just do it. Pitfall 2. David Crane. Wonder why didn't a port of Pole Position... Why Intellivision didn't get a port. It did, actually. There is an Intellivision Pole Position. It's kind of a... I think it's a rare title. I think it came out late in the Intellivision's life cycle. The lifespan or whatever. So it's kind of a rare title. Like, it's not easy to find. I've never actually tried it. I've never actually tried the Intellivision version of Pole Position. I think at one point I tried to pick it up, like I was like looking online and stuff, but I think it was quite pricey. Oh. Yes, I like how you can jump over those things a lot easier in this one, for whatever reason. Yeah, it's a, you know, it's one of those games that just kind of flew under the radar, I guess. I think I remember seeing a picture of the cartridge and it had the white label. And any of the games that had that white Intellivision label pretty much means it came out late. Like at the end of the Intellivision's launch cycle. Because I think they just started cutting costs and... Like the Pacman game I have, or no, not the one I have. I have the one that looks like a mini Atari cart, but I've seen the Pacman carts with the white. I don't know who put out Pole Position though for Intellivision. I don't know if it... Probably have the ROM for it. I don't know, it was like INTV Corp, because they started doing a lot of Intellivision games. I think they were the ones who bought out Intellivision from Mattel and kind of kept it going. Yeah, the music is crazy in this game. It's like the cartridge for this actually had a special chip just so it could play this music. Or I don't know if it's just for this music, but I know it had a special chip in it. Megaforce and Planet Patrol are similar. Are they similar? It's a good question. Oops. Oh no! Stop! Trap. Saw that happening. All the way back up. You have to think too that this probably was the first game, like cartridge game, to have save points. I mean, David Crane coming up with that idea was pure genius. He probably realized the game is huge and he had to have some way to deal with the character when you got hit. So he probably thought, you know, let's have these save points, or just areas where you can snapshot your game. I don't know where all the gold bars are. Ah. It's always on a level where there's a bat. I hate the bat. Go. Yeah, I can imagine. People must have been blown away by this game when it first came out. Actually got to play the Pitfall Arcade in New York Barcade. Pitfall Arcade? Is it just the Atari port? Or is it like a special version of it? Frickin' frog. I know. I think that frog annoys me the most. The bats are annoying, but bats are always annoying in games. I think that frog is just so... I can't get up the ladder. Dang it. Ah, darn it. It's remade. All the way up to the top. Let's go, Pitfall Harry. I wonder if he ever actually considered making a real Pitfall 3 game, like an actual third game for this, or if he thought that this was enough. I mean, a lot of those programmers, they had a lot of ideas and a lot of, like, they'd start these games, we'd start programming them, and I guess lots of times they just didn't get a chance to finish it. And I mean, like, look what, oh, dang it, Dan Kitchen was saying in the live chat I did with him. He was saying that, you know, there's so many games and so many concepts, and just digging through his stuff and finding half-made games that were supposed to be proposed but never did because the company went under or whatever, or the Atari 2600 was no more. Nobody was making games for it anymore. I'm sure once the crash happened, a lot of games got shelved. And they were like, stop making games. And a lot of them moved on to just making computer games. Because computer games never stopped. That's why we have like 10,000 Commodore 64 games. Because they just kept making computer games. Pitfall 3 was considered, but the advert on Nintendo and Sega stopped him from producing it, I believe. Yeah, because they made that Super Pitfall, which, I mean, that's really just a game with Pitfall's name on it. Oops. I would actually like to see like a real, jeez, I hate this spot. I'd like to see like an actual part 3 that's kind of like this. Yeah, that was a lot of fun talking to Dan Kitchen. Got to learn so much about how, you know, how they were doing things back in the day. Him and his two brothers made a lot of great games for the Atari. I mean, Gary Kitchen made the Keystone Capers game, and Steve Kitchen made, what was it, he made, was it Carnival? And Space Shuttle. I think he also made, shoot, I forgot. Donkey Kong Jr., I think Steve Kitchen made. For the Atari 2600. I think he told me that. Oh, crap. Okay. Go! Okay, we did it. Whew. Yeah, I can imagine if Dan Kitchen was, you know, able to continue making games back then. I was gonna say, isn't there supposed to be a balloon here or something? Oops. Missed it. Missed it again. There we go. Isn't that like the same music in Carnival? Maybe not. Sounds similar. Crap! Wasn't over far enough. Come on. Nudge over. Nudge over. Oh. He's just gonna fall straight down, isn't he? Dang! I gotta go all the way back. Yeah, Crackpots is fun. Darn! Yeah, I believe that the Atari was probably one of the more influential systems. I mean, the fact that it was able to continue on, even though so many other superior systems were coming out. I mean, they were still selling Atari 2600 games when Nintendo was on the shelf. Which is a huge deal, I mean. Oh, you kidding me? Yeah, I was trying that, Kevin. I was trying to you know fall left and hopefully make it to the ledge, but it didn't happen. I was pushing and pushing, and he just kept falling straight down. Oops. We could do this. E.T. remake on the NES. Never even heard of that. Okay, let's not die this time. That's what I wanted to do. Get to that save point so I can go up there and grab this dude. This person just standing there. It's like some boy or something, I don't know. I play my 2600 way more than my Genesis or my SNES, and don't get me wrong, I adore this. Yeah, I mean, it's really what your preferences are. There's a lot of great, titles, even though the Nintendo can pump out better graphics or games like Zelda that you can't get on this system, but I still think playing Atari is fun. Is there another balloon here? No? No? No balloon? No. I think I have to go down or something. Or I have to go somewhere. Playing a lot of C64. Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. So I'm trying to explore a lot of C64 games, because there's just so many of them that were just so good. Oh, no. And weird. There's a lot of weird C64 games. Like, that game I just played, the bath time one. It's like, what the heck was that? Oh, shoot. Told you, I hate the frogs. I always misjudge my step on them. Oh, no. Dang it. He just follows you, doesn't he? I don't know if I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, well, kind of. I mean, yeah, you're saying that the NES isn't that much graphically better than the 2600. I think, yeah, if they get a chance to push the limits of the Atari 2600, they can do some pretty impressive stuff. The thing is that during those days, they always had to work with, like, really no no RAM at all in the carts. Like, they had to use those like 4K carts because they were cheaper, and so then that's what happened. A lot of Atari games were really blah because of that. But today, because they, RAM is so damn cheap, it's like what Dan Kitchen was saying, you can make games today that they use like 4 or 5 times the RAM that the games were back in the day. Even more. Like, there's no limits. Ah, crap. I hate this part of the game. You have to always dodge these things. I always think I'm gonna hit them. It's like Castlevania. Only at least with Castlevania, it's not one hit, you're dead. As annoying as Castlevania can be. I always wondered what this game would have looked like if it was on the Intellivision. I mean, their version of Pitfall was practically identical to the Atari. There was just a few slight changes. Oh no! Oh crap. School Days. I don't know if I'm familiar with that game. Imagine someone trying to do like a no death run on this game. Never getting hit once. Alright, that was a waste. This is my least favorite area of the game. Oh cool, the ring. I want a ring. School Days is on Commodore 128. Ah, okay, that's why I never heard of it. I remember back in school, we had Commodore 128s, but we never used them for that. We always used them in C64 mode, which was weird. I think because they had more C64s than they did 128s, so we just used them as C64s, which was weird. So I never really got a chance to learn about the 128. Run, 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 run. Am I almost at the top or what? No, I think this just keeps going. Keep feeling like I'm going to screw up any minute now. How far do I go? Oh no. Dang it. Alright, let's play something else. This game's driving me nuts. School Days, I wasn't gonna remake School Days yet. Let's see, what can we play? Yeah, those bats are annoying as hell. That's for sure. Yes, this is another classic game. I think in Pitfall 2, The bats and the frogs are the ones that piss me off. Although those condor-like things are kind of annoying. But this is Hero, and this is a good game. You need to get this game if you have an Atari 2600. I know it's not cheap, but unless you're lucky and you find one pretty cheap. I remember I found on eBay, somebody was selling a bunch of games, and this was in the pile, and I ended up bidding on it and winning. But I already had the game, because I already bought it. So then I had 2 copies of it, so I ended up just selling Hero on its own, which practically paid for all the games that I got that it came with, so. Yeah, I played this a lot on the Commodore 64, long before I even knew it was on the Atari 2600. Actually, most of these Activision games I had no idea was on the Atari. Like, I played River Raid all the time on my Commodore 64. Have I picked up a Mini yet? No, I don't think I'm going to pick up the Mini. I might pick up the Maxi if I see it, depending on how much it is. Or, you know, maybe look online or something, but I don't know. I was debating that. Because I have a Commodore 64, like a real one, and I also have the, you know, just the emulator on my computer, so I don't know, just the thought of paying like $100 for something that's just another emulator. Yeah, Ready Player One made you want to play Adventure. And yet, in the book, I don't believe they even play Adventure. I think they play Joust. Joust is the game I remember him playing in the book, and he kept saying that it was too hard for him, or it's a hard game or something. I saw the C64 Maxi online for $300. Holy crap! Is that the actual like sale price, or is that just somebody hiking it up to make profits? That's insane if it is. I mean, darn it, I'm losing like crazy. Yeah, it's Joust in the book. Yeah, I thought so. Because I remember reading the book, and I'm like, Joust, that's an interesting choice of game that he chose for it. Paid $50 for my Mini, and it was worth it. Yeah, well, even when the Mini came out, the Mini was like $100. And I was like, no way, I'm not paying $100 for that. And then I remember the price started coming down, and like at Walmart they were like $30 or $40 or something like that. But then I couldn't find them anymore. And then by the time I did start seeing them in, you know, at a Walmart near my house, I did start seeing them for that price. I just was like, ah. I think I'd rather just wait till the Maxi comes out and see how that does, and see if that's even worth picking up. And then they got the VIC-21, which I doubt's gonna really do much. Sucks though. I wish my VIC-20 still worked. Hey, Relic Gamer! Whoa, what's going on? Although, like I say every time, I always prefer using a joystick playing this game, not a gamepad, but oh well. I remember trying to play this on my phone. I had the Activision Classics on my iPhone. What was it? iPhone 3? My old iPhone. And I used to play this on the train coming home from work. but I can only get so far because the controls on the on an iPhone, like the touch screen, they were not as responsive. So once the game started getting to like beyond like level 6, it was almost impossible. Whoa, whoa. My VIC-20 is alive and kicking still. Love playing Lunar later. Oh no, I just fell into the lava. Yeah, it's weird because my VIC-20, it kind of just, like I had it stored away, and in a, you know, where I keep I keep all my consoles that I'm not using or playing currently in like bins and stuff like that. And I was thinking, you know, I'll do, when I started, well, I wanted to talk about the Commodore 64, and I thought, well, maybe I should do a few videos on the VIC-20 first. And so I pulled it out and, crap, and hooked it up, and all I got was a blank screen, so I'm like, what the heck? So, for whatever reason, just from it sitting, something just decided to go, like a chip, just decided to go, and, oh, I don't know. I mean, somebody on my video where I mentioned that said I should fix it myself, like learn how to fix it myself, and I'm just not good at all that kind of electronic stuff. Like, I've done very minor things to actually tear apart a VIC-20 and actually pull out the chips and figure out what's bad and learn how to pull it apart and resolder it and ah, crap. Well, 11 is not bad. The Maxi's supposed to have a VIC emulated. Yeah, I heard something about that. Like, you can use, start off in level 5. But this game must have been pretty groundbreaking in its day. Like Metal Jesus Rocks, he talked about this game a lot, being like his favorite Atari game, and that probably the same reaction. You know, he probably first played this and was like, "This game is crazy, crazy good for an Atari 2600 game." I love the Amstrad CPC with the disk drive. Not doing too well. But I know I can play this game a lot better with the actual Atari 2600 joystick versus this piece of shit. MJ! Hey! How's it going? Jay Rushing. Is there a Hero 2 game? There's actually a game on the Commodore 64 that I've seen that looks like Hero, or plays like Hero, and it's almost like a Hero 2. But it's not called Hero, it's called something else. I tried to get the ROM to work, but for whatever reason it wasn't working on my emulator. I don't know if it was ever in, if it was a European game. But to my knowledge there was no official Hero 2 that I've ever heard of. Should invest in Atari USB joy. Yeah, you know, I keep telling myself I should do that. I mean, I was thinking like, there's two ways you can do it. You can buy one of those joysticks that has a USB extension cord, or you can buy like a little switch that you can actually plug a real Atari 2600 joystick into your PC. It's like a little adapter, USB adapter thing for the 9-pin. But they're not cheap. It's like, for that thing, it's like pretty expensive. Darn it. Nah. I'm not getting anywhere. Not getting anywhere at all. What are we gonna play now? Ghostbusters! I don't even know if I can remember the controls. Bait. Vacuum. Traps. Now let's do 3 traps. How do I... No. Keep telling myself I need to make a little cheat sheet on my keyboard so I can remember what the buttons are. Because you have to remember which button is what switch. Another great game from Dan Kitchen. I was really impressed by this when I first saw this game, because I you know, obviously grew up with the Commodore 64 version, and that was the only one I was familiar with. And then when I saw that this actually was ported on the Atari 2600, I was quite impressed by this. I was like, wow, I didn't think that this system could pull that off. Oh. Obviously it doesn't have the voice like in the Commodore 64. Did CFI start yet in Canada? CFI. Has the new Ghostbusters movie been postponed? Haven't heard anything on it. Yeah, it's like next summer or something. Like they literally have just postponed it to next year. I think they want that movie. Oh, you son of a! I think they want that movie to be a summer blockbuster, so it's probably not going to be until like next summer. It was supposed to be this summer, and all right, let's catch this guy. Not doing too good here. Oh, jeez. I am going to lose. Let's catch a ghost. The other thing that this game is missing is the ability to buy different cars. Oh, CFL. I thought that was CFI. The football league. I'm not sure. I've heard something about baseball. I don't really follow sports, so I don't really know. I mean, the only sport I've really liked that was like a national sport would be like hockey. I like missing every ghost. Even with hockey, I just find that, you know, I just don't have the time like I used to really get into it. Just too many things on the go. But I still like going to, if I get an opportunity, I still like going to, like, hockey games, if I can get tickets. I'm not really crazy about football, though. It's one of the sports I'm not really too much into. I like boxing and I used to like golf a lot. Still like playing golf on video games. Back to the... Okay, so I'm starting to catch the ghosts now. That's good. I just don't remember what button is the bait for when the Marshmallow Man comes. I think it's like one of the difficulty switch. Yeah. I think it's difficulty switch. F6? Remember on the Commodore 64 you push the B button for bait. Yay! Oh, almost crossed the streams. Don't cross the streams. Speaking of Ghostbusters, has anybody seen any of the real Ghostbuster toys in the store? In Walmart? Apparently there was a re-release of those, just like they re-released the Transformers. But I have yet to see them anywhere in any Walmart. Mind you, I hardly ever see the Transformers either, so... I think they all just got sold out really fast. And then people were flipping them online for like crazy amounts of money, like $1,000 for a toy. A brand new toy. Such a shame that they did that. I've seen a few YouTubers talking about that, you know, that they undersell, I guess, develop them or whatever, or produce them, and then only so many end up on the shelf. And the other thing that was foolish was they sell them online, and then it sells out within a day. Like, not even a day. So then all these people go on the website and then order as many as it allows them to, and then they just turn around and flip them on eBay. Because they know that all these collectors like myself, or people who want to buy them for nostalgia, are going to want them. And then they just buy them up and flip them online and make, you know, a few $100. Kind of sucks. Darn it! I'm feeling the Marshmallow Man's going to come at some point. Yeah, same here. Like, I've been to like 3 different Walmarts, and I've not seen them. Like, none of them. Nothing to do with the original Ghostbuster toys. I am playing horribly. Surprised there's no Marshmallow Man yet. Usually they start turning into Marshmallow Men. Did I do it? No? Did I push the wrong button? Yeah, I don't want to pay $200 for a Transformer nostalgia. It's good at that point. Exactly. If you're going to be paying that kind of money for something that's brand new, you might as well put the money down and buy the original ones. Like, why would you pay that kind of money for a toy that just came out? It's just, if you think about it, it's just a reproduction. It's not even like the real thing. Like, why would you go and spend that kind of money on something that's a reproduction? You saw the Ecto-1 Transformer, though. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen those either. The DeLorean one, the Back to the Future one. Again, I think that that's selling for crazy amounts of money online. The same problem. $50 though. Or is it like an EB Games somewhere? I think EB Games had a few of them for probably just marking up the price. I'm not good at this. A local game store. Yeah, see? Ow. Ninja kick. Ah. That's the thing. It's like, you know, when these things come out, they're gonna... The only way you're ever gonna buy one is at some crazy markup price. Unless you get damn lucky and you go in and they just, for whatever reason, got a fresh stock of them on the shelf. For all we know, even, like, there could just be employees who see them come out and instead of putting them on the shelf, kind of put them aside and buy them for themselves. Because they know, hey, this is nostalgia. People are going to pay money for it. Yet, when the G1 Transformer re-releases were coming out, the Hot Rod was, like, everywhere. Like, I remember seeing Hot Rod all over the place. And they even marked them down to, like, $30 or something, or less. And I never picked them up. And then they brought out Optimus Prime without the trailer, and again, I saw them everywhere. And I was not interested in either one of those. And then when they said Soundwave was coming out, I'm like, I gotta get Soundwave, but I never saw one on the shelf. Like, never. I'm like, that sucks. I wanted Soundwave. Although I know he was like $70 or something like that. So I was kind of like worried about the price. Like, paying $70 for it was a little bit crazy. Oh. Even his tapes, they were selling his tapes too for like crazy amount of money, like $20 for 2 tapes. Ouch. Mr. Toon says he saw Soundwave. I would have had a hard time convincing myself not to buy it. $80. Yeah, see, they're expensive. I don't know. Maybe the price on them, like the secondary market, will come down when nobody's buying them off them. They might start dropping the prices, and you might start being able, you know, if somebody picked up a whole whack of them and they're not getting any luck selling them on eBay, you might be able to get one for a fairly decent price. But I don't want to spend that kind of money. I can live without it. I still have a lot of, like, original Transformers that I'm pretty happy with, so the ones that I like, you know, Devastator and Perceptor and Ratchet. So I got a lot of good. They said they were re-releasing Blaster. I want it. I don't care how much it is. Yeah, Blaster's cool too. Let's see what else is there. Bugs Bunny. Not good at this game, but I'm gonna try it. Oops. Try it anyways. This is Bobby is going home. It's kind of like the Smurfs. Beam Rider. Ah, yeah, Mr. Toon wants Beam Rider. You know, it's a dang shame that we won't get a re-release of Megatron. Because, you know, he looks too much like a real gun, so they're not going to allow it. Like, it has to be, it would have to be, like, through the Japanese re-releases. Because they have released Megatron a few times. Through, like, Takara or whatever. But here in North America, we'll never get Megatron. Which is a shame. How do I do this? Oh. Oh. Oh! I thought I timed that one right. Oh. This is much harder than Smurfs. Alright, let's do the Beam Rider. Let's ride the beam. Which one is it? This one. I'd rather see a remake of Blaster. My original toy was kind of barf, even back in the 80s. Yeah, Blaster was interesting. Like, when Blaster came out, he was supposed to be able to eject his tape deck thing, but the ejector button didn't work. And I remember when I first got Blaster, I always wondered why his chest thing never opened and Soundwave's did. But then I found out you can actually pry the thing open. I'm like, oh, so this thing does. Because I remember when they after the movie, they started selling his tapes, Blaster's tapes. And I'm like, well, that's dumb. Why are they selling tapes for Blaster when you can't open up his chest thing? And then I played with mine and I pried it open. I'm like, oh, it does open. I had no idea it did that. But apparently they fixed that problem, I think, on some of the later releases of the toy, or I don't know. I remember watching another YouTuber was talking about it, and how it was supposed to open, but there was like a glitch in the toy or something like that. And there was that, what was his name? The blue Blaster. That only really came in Japan. He was supposed to be like Blaster reincarnated. Or rebuilt. His name was like Sound Forge or something like that, or something weird. He actually was able to hold 2 tapes. Twin cast, that's it. I was way off. I remember the Retro Nostalgic Nerd, I'm pretty sure he did a video on that. I think he did. Oh! Got all blowed up. Black Soundwave was Sound Blaster. They were mechanically still the same characters, just stronger with clearly different color schemes. Ah, cool. I know I have, on VHS, I have a bunch of Headmasters episodes, and you can tell they're like, they were overdubbed from Japanese with English voices, because the voices are all wrong. And I remember seeing the blue blaster, and I was like, why is blaster blue? I didn't get it. At the time, I was like watching him, I'm like, what's going on? Why is blaster blue? Ew. ColecoVision version of this game was actually pretty fun. That's the one that I bought thinking it was the Atari 2600 version. And then I got home and I'm like, why won't this fit in my Atari? And then I looked at the board, I'm like, oh, that's why it's ColecoVision. Whoops. But that's okay. I have a ColecoVision, so no problem there. I would have been pretty pissed off if I didn't have a ColecoVision. Bought the game and then came home and then didn't fit. Because you know when you're in a flea market and stuff and you're just going through like cartridges, sometimes they have like 20 or 30 Atari cartridges and then all of a sudden one ColecoVision card. And oftentimes the sticker looks the same, the whole thing looks the same. You almost can't even tell the difference. All these homebrews that came out, they need to make a homebrew 2600 Game Genie. This is like Tempest without the 360 movement. Yeah, I guess so. I think there is Tempest on the 2600, but it's not very good. This one they did a good job though. Isn't Tempest with the Atari VCS or whatever the hell that new Atari is coming out? Isn't that the game they showcased? This Tempest, Tempest, whatever, 3000 or something like that. I missed. Yeah, Beam Rider on the 2600 is kind of a rare title. It's not easy to find. I think I tried looking for it at one point. I was like looking on eBay and stuff to see if I could find one. Yeah, Tempest 4000. I remember they were showcasing that for the Atari VCS, or what originally they were calling the Atari box, or whatever the heck it's going to be. And then they admitted that what we were seeing wasn't actually coming from that system or something like that. How the heck do you kill that thing? Rex is saying he prefers the original as he thinks it was the first game he ever saw. It's cool. Probably the first video game I ever saw was Astro Smash. That's what I would think anyways, on the Intellivision. Speaking of Astro Smash, Astro Blast. Same game. Almost impossible to play it with an oh. Man, this moves fast. Why is it so fast? There's no way I'm gonna play this with this speed. I just tap it and the thing just moves across the screen like crazy. Forget that. I don't know what this fixed version? What does that mean? Is it different? No. Same crap. Nah, this is not playable. I need either the paddle controller or a gamepad, the joystick. The gamepad's like next to impossible. Now this is a fun one. Aquaventure. I love this one. Anybody that has an Atari Flashback will have this game. Oh. Not doing too good. Truly think think M Network Intel's label for 2600 part intentionally made them inferior to making television look greater, just like they say with the Coleco ports for the Intellivision. My life in collecting. Hey, what's going on? Let's try again. Whoa. Oh, come on. I didn't hit him. This is another one of those games where it would have been cool if they actually released it as a real cartridge. Let's get to the top, save the mermaid. Oh my god. Character's like invisible. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to make the character blue when you're going in the water and it's blue. But that's okay. Makes the game a little bit more challenging when your character practically disappears. Oops, oops, oops. Are you going to be part of the post-Amico announcement shows? I think it's 9 days away. Huh. Losing. See, this gives a date of 1983, which means they probably were ready to release it, but then the crash happened and then this got shelved. Yeah, you know, the thing about the Amico is that the chances of them being able to make that date, the October 10th, I think it was, yeah, 10/10/2020. The chances of them being able to make that are probably very slim right now. because it's just everything is just grinding to a halt, and has been throughout the whole summer. That it's going to be very hard for them, especially doing a lot of their testing, their internal testing. Snapcraft 316, what's going on? I don't know. I just it's hard to imagine that they would be able to actually launch the system on the date that they wanted. And it's purely just because of this whole COVID thing, and you know, it's nothing else. I don't think. I think if COVID didn't happen, they would have been right on for the launch date. But I'm starting to really think it's not going to happen. I don't know if they've made any official announcements on that or not, but my guess is it's probably not going to happen, which sucks because I was really looking forward to getting the Founders Edition. So we're just gonna have to wait. That's okay. I mean, I got word of the Intellivision Amico, what, 2 years ago? Was that 2 years ago when they first, when I did that interview with Tommy Tellerico? They didn't even have a name for it at that time. All it was they're making a system under the Intellivision brand. And when I was talking to Tommy Tellerico about it, he was, you know, he was saying there's a lot of plans, but nothing was concreted at that time as to what things were going to look like, and the controller and anything. Like, it was all, you know, all under wraps. Like, we weren't told a lot of information, and there was only so much he was allowed to tell me at the time. And that was like, what, 2 years ago? So I've been waiting 2 years for this system. So if I have to wait another, you know, few months or something, or that's fine. You know, as long as they can do it right, get it right out of the, you know, the gates. And sure, it's not for everyone. I know there's a lot of, you know, back and forth with it, and whether it's actually going to be a good system, if it's going to flop. There's, you know, there's the haters, there's the people that love it. I mean, it's very interesting following the stories, following the news. I know, Pat, the NES Punk, has done a few videos where he's kind of doubting that the system is going to even, you know, launch. I mean, the fact is, the delay is because of COVID, and so many things have gotten delayed. And anybody that's got a job right now probably knows the impact that COVID-19 has done. And, you know, so yeah, I would expect that it would create delays. I know I've seen some people say things like, you know, the Atari VCS, it doesn't have any delays, but I mean, let's get real here. That system was one big delay. So I don't know. They've been talking about the Atari VCS for a very long time. I have Kangaroo and Hero, but none of those others. Oh, Kangaroo, now that's a fun one. Gotta play Kangaroo. Kangaroo. Pat is just a punk flat out and not a positive connotation. Yeah, well, I mean, he's giving his opinions, and Tommy Tellerico keeps going on there telling him that some of the things he's saying is factually wrong, but he doesn't want to, you know, he doesn't want to really talk to Tommy, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I tried following a lot of it, but I know there's a lot of other YouTubers that are more on the ball with it, and Smash JT, I know he's done quite a few videos calling out Pat the NES Punk. I'm more on the fence of, I don't want to say a system's not going to make it just on speculation alone. I mean, we don't know. I mean, yeah, there's a possibility it could flop, of course. Any new system, any new product can flop. Even with all the market research. We don't know. I mean, he's done a lot of market research to see if it would actually, if people would be interested in a system like that. And he's banking on the success of the Wii, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep an open mind. And I think Pat can say whatever he wants. It's his show. He can say whatever he wants, and whether he's right or not, it's up to him. I just don't like how it seems like he doesn't want to really engage with Tommy. I think he just thinks he knows what he's talking about, and he doesn't need to talk to Tommy or something. I don't know. Pat and his sidekick done with them. Yeah. I think the Amico will be more in line with its promises than anything bearing the worn-out, abused Atari brand. Yeah, I believe that. I actually do believe that. I don't think the VCS is going to do much. But then again, I haven't actually seen a lot. I think that's my problem with the VCS is I haven't actually seen anything about what it is and what it's going to do. And like, we have pictures of it, but I haven't heard anything like, this is what it's going to do, these are the games it's going to play, and yeah. Crap. The thing is, I know the Amico does work because a lot of YouTubers actually had an opportunity to play on it, and they talked about it. Like, Smash JT's seen it. Metal Jesus Rocks. John Riggs. Like, a lot of big YouTubers have actually played on the Amico, and they've seen it firsthand doing what he said it's going to do. So that's, some credit, and we've gotten all those videos showing us what the games are going to look like, and they're actually the games they're playing right now, so I don't know. And this game's hard. Between that ball thing that just fires... Ah, crap. Fires at you and... I remember when I first tried this, I couldn't get anywhere in this game. Still can't. I keep dying in that one spot. How can you be totally into games and not meet a CEO of a new game console? Keep waiting for Brian's channel to blow up, bound to happen. Well, YouTube is not easy. The algorithms. Although I have to say, having done a video with John Hancock really did help my channel. I mean, I got like over 100 subscribers just from being on his show, just for one video, so, you know, little things like that help, no doubt. Yeah, well, small channels, but also, you know, I don't, I mean, I'm playing a lot of stuff that's old and not really trending or popular, so it's hard to really, you know, a lot of the people that kind of watch my channel are not the average, you know, demographic that are going to make a channel explode right off the bat, so it's not easy to, you know, some of these YouTubers I see, they go into drama, right? Because when you start doing drama videos, you start gaining more attention, but that's just not something I'm comfortable really doing. I don't really want to start drama. I don't want to be one of those people that's like, you know, starting shit with other YouTubers just so I can, you know, start gaining subscribers, because honestly those aren't the people I want on my channel anyways. I mean, the people that just want to see hate, I don't want really to attract those kind of people. Even if it would give me more subscribers, it's not the subscribers I want, so let's hit the bell. I kind of take like open every boxes approach, you know. He wants to stay positive. Oh, I almost made it. But yeah, trying to build a big audience doing these type of things, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. Drama makes me unsubscribe from people. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of that too. It sometimes backfires. Simon said he found me on Facebook one day, seen his first vid and liked it, and I was down to earth. Cool. Yeah, I use Facebook a lot because that's the easiest way to kind of advertise. Yeah, Atari and television, ColecoVision audiences out there. It takes time because it's not a trending topic. I think that's one of the things. Like my other channel, like I have a second channel where I talk about card games like Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic and stuff like that. And I started that in the beginning of this year, and I'm getting a lot of, like, right off the bat, I'm getting videos that are like hitting thousands of views, like 1,000 views. And it took Brian's Man Cave like a long time before I hit 1,000 views. So, you know, it's just a different demographic. It's a different topics. I guess, you know, there's a lot, you know, younger audience watching my, you know, my Yu-Gi-Oh content versus this, which is more of my age. Like, I can even go into the stats and see the age demographic difference. That's the only thing I could think of, because, you know, my other channel, I just started it and I got so many other, you know, so many views on it, a lot more than this channel. Like this channel, the average views I get on this channel for my videos are, you know, around 100. And on that, my other channel, the Yu-Gi-Oh channel, where I'm, you know, showing different decks I'm making and stuff, 100 is like the lowest that most of my videos are getting. So it is weird. It is weird. I think a lot of it does have to do with topic. Lady Ventress. You're awesome. Like that. You're positive. Well, that's the way I like it. Lady Ventress is my wife. LOL. The original Next Level Gaming. Hey, how's it going? You were excited on the first 100 subscribers, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it took a long time for me to get 100 subscribers. I remember that. But my, like I said, the Yu-Gi-Oh channel, or the one where I'm talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I'm already past 200 subscribers. Like, I think I'm at 240 right now. And I have a video, at least one video I know of that has over 3,000 views. And I think for Brian's Man Cave, I only have one video that has 3,000 views. The rest are all like 2,000 and less. So there is something to be said about that. That, you know, content is a big deal. But I think the other thing too is like retro gaming. Ever since like the Angry Video Game Nerd kind of made this popular, I think a lot of people just jumped on the whole retro gaming scene. So then that creates like a kind of a, you know, competition in a sense. Oh jeez. You don't want to dread coming on here, so it helps to be passionate, positive, and enjoy what you do. Well, that's it, right? I mean, if I didn't enjoy this, if I didn't have passion, I wouldn't do it. Definitely not doing this for the money. There's no money. By the way, Brian, we met on Pete Amico All Access. Oh, cool. Mike, hey. Yeah, that was fun doing the All Access thing. I know Pete's always saying that, you know, I'm always welcome back on. So I'll probably do another one. I think I've done 2 now. It's kind of fun talking about the Amico like that. You know, just having some thoughts and ideas and... I know Tommy's been on it a few times, but he's obviously getting a lot busier now because of the, you know, there's a lot of promotion that they're starting to work on now. Oh, jeez. Pretty soon the Amico, they're going to start getting into the actual advertising and, you know, starting to really target their target market. I don't know if that's going to be delayed though because of the you know, again, the COVID thing. I don't know if they're going to have to delay it or what. Something's going to change, but let's play some Jungle Hunt. No, I was just watching Pete's video today where he was showing off his collection of Atari 5200 games that he picked up. And Jungle Hunt was one of them that he said he didn't actually play it. So he was kind of excited about that, and he wants to play Jungle Hunt. I played this on my Commodore 64, so I was always used to that version. Then I eventually got it on the Atari 2600. My friend got it for me for a birthday present. And I was quite surprised at how good this game is on the 2600. Yeah, I have a feeling in 2 weeks we'll know a lot more. Yeah, I think so. They're starting to really release a lot of information now, and Tommy's been working hard on videos to actually release more information and, you know, just more stuff on the Amico. So I mean, the information's coming out. Like, they are ready to go, but I think they are slowed down, so there might be that slight delay, like I was saying, but that's okay. I think, like I said in one of the Amico or the All Access podcast, I said I don't think it matters that there's a delay because the people that are going to buy the system don't even know that the system even exists yet. Like, they haven't done the marketing yet. They haven't done the commercials yet. They haven't done anything. And the people they're targeting, they have not, those people don't even realize that this system is even coming out, so. Am I ever in the Pacific Northwest area? No. I don't think I've ever been that direction. I pretty much, well, I'm in the Toronto area, so I don't really go too much further than that. Mind you, I have been really tempted to want to, like, do one of those retro gaming, like the Portland retro gaming conventions in the States. But, that would take a lot. I'd have to, like, a lot of planning. You have to get the plane tickets and figure out the hotels, and not easy to do when you have family. I don't know. It's just, I'd have to get my wife and child to, tag along. Oh, I fell off the rope. I don't know why they make it so hard to get onto the rope. You gotta know when to... There we go. Ah! I don't know if I've ever completed the second area. Ah, cool. My Life in Collecting is also in the... I don't know if My Life in Collecting, if you know Transformers and video games, the YouTuber M from Transformers and video games. He's also in this area. Or not too far, anyways. Nope. Just got eaten. No, a lot of people don't even try to go for those alligators. That's your buddy for the last 20 years. Okay, I guess you do know him. He lives 5 minutes away from you. Cool. Yeah, he's a nice guy. I was talking to him a few times on his channel and stuff, and I know we talked about if we ever meet up at a convention or something one day, we'll do a collab or something. Hey, it's the No Swear Gamer. Just happened to see how he's live. Yeah, oops. Oh crap. Oh crap. Yeah, I used to do the whole, advertise I was going to do live and pre-schedule it and everything, but it just got hard. Now I just, like, whenever I feel like I'm going to go live, I'll just go live and just tell people at that point, and because it was just like I would always know if I would never be able to make the stream or not, and I didn't want to, like, advertise early and then find out I can't actually go live, or just too much stress. We did the Transformers and Beer podcast for the last bunch of years as well. Cool. Yeah, this game gives me this game freaks me out, but let's play it. Is this it? Yeah. I stink at this game. But I still play it. I always forget you can change the direction of the ice things. One of the things I always screw up. Yeah, I remember one time there was the Transformers Expo that was happening, and I was considering going, but I think something ended up happening on that time that I couldn't make it. I think it was like family event or something was going on, and I couldn't make the Transformer. What was it? The TF Con or something? I don't know. I know that M from Transformers went there. Have you been to the Barry Game Exchange ever? I almost did. I considered it at one point. I was actually supposed to go with a friend of mine, and then at the last minute he couldn't make it because he got called into work. So, because he's from Barry, so he was quite interested in going, and then he got called into work, and then it was like. So I never got to go to that one, but I did go to another convention at one point, which was only like 15 minutes away from my home. It was just like some video game convention. It was pretty small. It wasn't like a big thing at all. I did a video on it, kind of talking about it, and I did some footage on it. Yeah, no swear gamers saying that. Who knows when expos are ever going to happen again. I mean, we don't know. I mean, everything else is shut down. Why wouldn't they? But yeah, that TF Con, that thing really was interesting to me. It looks interesting to me, and I was really considering it. Uh-oh. Oh no. Crud. GoBots was very cool toys. Yeah, I actually like the GoBots. I mean, I was always a Transformer fan, but I remember still watching GoBots and still buying the toys. Oftentimes they were the cheap alternatives. I got a copyright strike from the Beach Boys for their chiptune versions of Yo Bro and TurboGrafx 16. Weird. I know I got a copyright strike from Legend of Zelda 2. Zelda 2. Some company claims, I guess, that they have the rights to that song. I'm like, really? Zelda 2? Isn't it owned by Nintendo? That's just weird. But yeah, somehow I got a copyright, not a strike, but a claim. Then you just get, you can't monetize it or whatever. Oh crap. I really like this game on the VIC-20. That was a lot of fun. Gorf. Drives me crazy that you can't shoot more than once. Because then if you do shoot again, you cancel out your first bullet. can't get this guy. Oh, I thought I had him there. Come on. Just can't get him. He's a slippery one. Oh. Is the VIC-20 Mini a real thing? As far as I understand. Yeah, I do have this game also on the VIC-20. That was one of the ones I wanted to play, but when I realized my VIC wasn't working, and then I was like, crap. So I had to stick to the emulator. Hey, finally I got them. That thing was annoying. Just wouldn't die. Oh man. It's too bad though they didn't spend a little bit of time actually putting in some background. You don't have that, you know, the background stuff that's in the other ports. That's okay. Yeah, I'm sure the 5200 version's pretty good too. Crap. Back to trying to get this guy again. Got him. What do you think is wrong with your VIC-20? I have no idea. I mean, I've never actually taken it apart to look at it, but I'm not skilled in electronics enough to know if I could spot anything that would be an issue. I mean, I know I can get those tools that you can kind of like test to see if the chips are dead or something. I know somebody said that maybe it's my power supply, but I don't think it is. Because I use the same power supply that I use for my Commodore 64 and it works. So, I don't know. Uh-oh. How do I get this thing? I think you have to hit that space in the middle, right? Oh, crap. There we go. We got him. Meowdolf Hissler. Hey man, love what you do, keep retro alive. That's what I do! Of course, to me it's not retro, it's just video games. These were what I grew up with. It's kind of weird calling these things retro when to you they never seem to ever go away. Uh-oh. Can only cram so much into a 2600 cartridge. Yeah, that's the thing. If they gave the programmers more RAM to work with back in the day, there would have been a lot better Atari games, that's for sure. But when they kept telling them, you only use a 4K cart, pfft. How about another David Crane? Cars that look like kazoos. yeah, C64 has a problem with the power supply. I've heard that. Luckily, so far, my C64... Well, I haven't actually turned mine on in a while, so you never know. It's just like my VIC-20, you know, it did work, and then one day I went to plug it in, and got nothing. No. Of course, I had an Atari 2600, a 4-switch, you know, the 4-switch wood-green one, and it didn't work. I turned it on, I plugged everything, you know, I cleaned the heck out of it. I even opened it up and tried to see if there was anything that needed resoldering, and nothing I did got it to work. And then one day I plugged it in just to try it again, and I put in Pitfall and it worked. And I'm like, oh, so now it's working. And then I unplugged it, I put in another game, turned it on, and it didn't work. And then I took that out, put Pitfall back in, and it didn't work. I'm like, okay, so I got like one use out of it. So then it was just, you know, I ended up trading it. So I had my 4-switch Atari, which was broken, and I traded it to this guy from the Atari age group who refurbished or fixed up Ataris and sold them, because I said I wanted a 6-switch and a wood grain 6-switch, and so I ended up trading him my broken one, my broken 4-switch, and a whole ton of like Atari and television games that I had were doubles, essentially duplicates. And I think I also added on like a little bit of money on top of that too, just because I didn't want to, can't remember how much he originally wanted for it, but yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I think, yeah, Simon's got it right. I think I should call it quits now. It's getting pretty late here. It's like 11:30 at night for me, so probably should cut it down now. Anyways, hope everybody has a good time, good night. If it's night for you, I don't know where you are in this part of the world. But thanks everybody for coming in on the chat. There's been a lot of fun talking to you. And, I don't know when I'll do my next live thing. Maybe next time I'll do another Intellivision one, because that was fun. I've only done that once, I think, so far. I've done an Intellivision thing. And I was even thinking maybe I should do a Commodore 64 one, because I got enough Commodore 64 games, so I can do probably a live stream of that. I think I did it before with Impossible Mission. I think I might have done that. But yeah, anyways, thanks everybody for coming in. It's been a pleasure talking to everybody. I always like it when people come in and chat away and talk about the old days and the good days and the retro days. And yeah, and I'll have another video coming out soon. I got an interesting Popeye game on the Commodore 64. That'll be fun. And yeah, I got a few other things coming up soon. So take care, everybody. Talk to you later.